Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So excited. 2 days in a row. I don't know. Could it be I'm on a roll? It could be because we got a lot of snow days ahead of us, so I'll have a lot of time on my hands. I'm excited for that. I don't know about you all, but it gives me some downtime because generally I've been working a lot. Probably more than I should, but can't say I hate the paychecks at the end of the week. You know what I mean? But with that said, I have a lot of back stuff I have to get out to go through and film for you all, so and give my thoughts. So today I thought we're gonna play with the Elf palette, the new one. Well, I don't know if it's so new now, but it's Keep It Ethereal. And of course, as soon as I seen it, the name and everything, I mean, you kind of knew what I thought it was supposed to kind of dupe, which is the ethereal eyes. And I will say that it is close. The color story is close. Um, and it's $10 for this. However, when I purchased it, they were having a sale, and I believe I got it for $5. So there's that. But even at $10, I was willing to pay that for this. Do I think it is as good as the Mario? No, I don't. But if I compare the price points, do I? Yes. I think it's worth what it is. $10. I think it is. I don't think the packaging is kind of cheap feeling to me, but not to the extreme of I don't think it's going to break very easy. I mean, we all know that, some packaging breaks very, very easy. I don't think that's this one, but it's not giving me anything luxe. But I wouldn't expect it to at $10. I think the formula is nice for $10. It is easy to use. Longevity, I don't know. But along with that, I also purchased, they launched that and these little shadows here. And I have one that is called Pop Off Pink and Champagne Showers. I thought I would use these when I go to review the new Natasha Denona palette, the mini eye sculpt palette. I thought because those are all mattes, and you know how I feel about that. Like, I'm not an all matte girl. I like something shiny. And I will say the palette itself did fairly well. I'm not mad at it. Let's go over what's on my face. Then we'll get started on the palette because this one won't be that long. You can grab a drink. You don't necessarily need a stack. At least I hope not by the end of it. So let's get started. So for foundation, I'm wearing the Lancome again, the Karen Glow. For concealer, I am wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. I set with the Lunar Beauty under the eyes and through the T-zone. I use the Lawless powder for the rest of my face. For bronzer, I am wearing the Sigma bronzer again. I think it was the medium, correct? Yes, matte bronzer medium. For blush, though, I decided to use the Melt blush again. And it's the Melt blush in the Bailey Sarian collection called Please. It's just so beautiful. And right now I don't have that palette. It's still with a coworker. They're still testing it. So I do plan on playing with that again when I get it back. Um, I'm gonna try, but I've got a lot I gotta go through anyway, so I'll get to that again when I can. Um, and then what else did I get? Oh, I'm wearing the lip liner, the ColourPop lip liner from the BFF set in Double Tap. Then for the lip, I'm actually wearing one of the e.l.f. glitter lip oils in, I believe it says Divine Wine. I like the e.l.f. lip oils. Now, the glitter lip oils, I do like them, but you can feel the glitter. You can. Yeah, even now I can still feel it. It as it wears, it's not as like gritty, but it you can feel it. It is what it is. Is it, again, worth that price point? I think some shades are. I think others I could kind of get from somewhere else. But there are a couple shades that I really do enjoy, even though I can feel the glitter. Now, as far as the original ones, those are amazing. Any one of them, pick one. They are nourishing. You can just slap it on and go. Like, they're great. For highlighter, I am wearing the golden ticket again. The I don't think they have. Do they have names? I never even checked. No, they do not even have names. Neither one of these two do. But I'm wearing this one right here is my highlighter. And let me check. Okay, I didn't get any fallout. I was kind of worried about this palette and getting fallout, but I didn't. I am curious about those single shadows if I'll get fallout, but I guess we'll figure that out when we get to it tomorrow. And then that's it. That's all I'm wearing. Okay, so let's get started on the shadows. So the first shade I went into was this one right here, and I basically just tapped the brush in and set the lid. Now I am already wearing a little bit of mascara because I went to work, y'all. Got sent home, but I did go to work. I'm wearing, oh, I am using the new brushes I got from Ulta. This is the 5-piece set that I was talking about the other day, and I really do like them. You know what? Never mind. I didn't mess up. I was like, I just messed up. But I do have a little bit of mascara on, and then in the waterline, I am wearing the Tarte Fake Awake in the cream color, just so we know. The next shade we're going to go into is this one right here. And we're going to start to like just put something in the crease. I will say this shade I do like. It is like a taupey brown gray color, which is great for if you're contouring the eye out. Like, it is the perfect contour color for me. And that is kind of hard to find, to get that perfect color. I'm not gonna lie, for me anyway. Because a lot of times they're either too pigmented or too warm, too cool. You know, there's always something. And it's not often I say it's the perfect, you know what I mean? But this one really is. It's the perfect color. And I do like the brushes you'll see me using. But I don't think, like, they're very soft. So I love that. But the shape of them, they're not my favorite. Is kind of where I'm going with that. But like, it blends beautifully, it builds beautifully. I'm wearing an eye primer. Which one did I put on? I think I just put the MAC Soft Ochre on, to be fair. It could have been the paint early. It was early this morning, I don't remember. But I am wearing a primer, so I think that makes a difference in the longevity of these shadows here. But again, for $10, I do think it is worth $10. I still think that the Mario palette has more payoff and more glitter, I guess you could say, more shininess, more specialness. But there's a price to be paid. So, and you can't get that palette anymore. So technically, if you didn't get it and you really did like it, this may be the way to go. Or if you just didn't want to pay that price point, this could be the way to go, to sort of have something. It's I won't say it's a dupe, because I don't believe in that anyway. But you know what I mean? Like, it is close. We're going to go into this shade. But then I feel like there are so many neutral palettes out there that, like, this could be considered a dupe for a lot of things, to be fair. But I really, like, I've heard people talk about their bite size, is that the name of it? Bite size shadows. And I've seen those, and I've even seen these 10 pans, but I never really, like, paid attention to them. But I had to set up a display at Ulta with them, And of course, you know that those little teeny shadows got my attention, like right off the bat, right? We know this. They're shiny. But like I was setting up the display and it had several different 10 pan palettes in it. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Like they're pretty. They were all kind of, it was like different 10 pans of a nude, but in different tones, if that makes sense. Like more pinky, more warm, more like a mauve, more of a rose, like that. You know what I mean? And I really did like them. I liked almost all of them, to be fair. So then I had to go over to the elf, section, the actual section where we keep it all, and start looking at what's there. And there's a whole bunch there. Oh, I didn't mean to use this big old brush for under the eye, but anyway, too late. I'll just match it up over here. And looking at what was there, and a lot of it was just repeat from what I already put in that, but there was a couple other palettes there that had a little bit of color to it. And I'm not sure how that would pay off, but as far as like the neutral palette, this one here, I think the payoff is fine. The longevity of it, again, where if you have a primer, I think it'll go a long way. But I never hear people talk about these. And maybe I just haven't heard, you know what I mean? I meant to use this brush for under the eye over here. But I used a bigger brush. Oh well. Anyway, we're going to go into this shade right here now and pick it up. And I'm not going to spray it, but I am going to pick it up and we're going to pat it on the lid. I'm going to try not to get any fallout. These don't have a lot of like pigmentation as far as that goes. Like you can kind of see through it to see my lid in a way. You can build it up some though. But it doesn't have much of a base. Which, to be fair, the Marios don't either, so. But they do have a little more of a base than this. But I think they're more of a topper, and I think that's what this is supposed to be. But for me, it works just fine like this. And I'm applying it with a brush right now, but I'm going to pick it up with my finger in a minute. And it does give you a little more impact with my finger. But I would assume if I sprayed the brush, it would give me impact too, to be fair. Like, I'm not going to say this palette's not pretty, because it is. And I do think it is worth the price point. But from that point, I'm not a big... I'm going to take my finger now and just pick it up. I don't want to say I'm a snob when it comes to eyeshadows, you know. But, I mean, I kind of am. Like, I like my Natasha Denona, my Pat McGrath, my Mario, my Glam Light even, like, ColourPop. I mean, there's an affordable brand, but I like them. I use a lot of their palettes. I actually bought two that I didn't have that are older, but I wanted to review them. I got the Cloud 9, and because I heard people talking about it, and it does kind of remind me of like winter to me. Cloud 9 does. It also kind of reminds me of the Frosty one in a way, but there's just something about it. When I looked at it, I was like, I think I need that. And then everybody was talking about the 1111, which, to be fair, yeah, I guess the e.l.f. palette kind of even looks like it. That's what I mean. This palette's going to look like a lot of palettes. So I don't necessarily know if it's something you really do need. Okay? Let's just be honest here. But it is pretty. And again, this is the 1111. But like, I'm so interested in trying these two. But this one, again, it's $10. And if you find it on sale, it was $5. I don't think they're still on sale. They could be, but I don't think so. But anyway, so you can see that if by using the finger you get a little more payoff. I don't have any fallout, thank goodness. I do think you would get fallout if you don't have a primer or if you're not using something. Just so you know. You may get some. And I know I'm going to get some fallout when I use those little shadows because I swatch those. And I already know. But we're going to go into this color right here. We're going to pick it up on a little brush. And I'm just going to put that in my inner corner to brighten it. I mean, look at that. Like, that gave a lot. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to kind of blend it out a little bit. But, I mean, look at that inner corner. Like, that's pretty. I won't say it's not pretty. And I definitely think it is worth the price point. For sure. And I'm hoping I'm off tomorrow. Because I really want to play with these other shadows. I really need about 5 days off. But then I know I'm going to regret that because of my paycheck. But, you know, I do need that just to catch up. Get everything reorganized, cleaned up. And figure out where to go from there. And then maybe if I have organization, then I can, it'll be easier to film. Probably not, but maybe. You know what I mean? Just a thought. Alright, so that's it. That's all I have for you today. For mascara, I had this morning applied the Benefit Bad Gal Bang in the brown. So that's what I'm wearing. I'm not going to put any more. There's no point. And I believe that's it. Oh, I did set my face prior to going to work. I ain't right now. But I had purchased the Hangover 3-in-1. And I've really been liking this. I had the travel size or sample size. I used it up. And then I've moved on to this. But I got this on sale. I don't know when I got it though. But I got it, I think it was like 45% off on their website, just so you know. But I am enjoying it. And it has, I mean, it has kept my makeup, like, it looks really good. Might not there, but in person it does look good. I don't do the best lighting. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could, but I don't. So what you see is what you get. But the eyeshadow, I mean, it's gorgeous. It is what it is. I kind of wish I would have went more of a pink look, to be fair, because I mean, I am wearing hot pink. But it just wasn't in the cards today, so. But that is all I have for you today. I am going to go and take all this off and relax. I think I'm going to put my Winnie the Pooh pajamas on because they're nice and warm. And I'm going to put a face mask on. And I'm going to sit in bed and watch YouTube videos and just relax. You know what I mean? Probably going to wash my brushes first, though. They do need wash, so. But, yeah, other than that, is there anything else that's new? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Yep. I got a new sunscreen. Let me talk about this really quickly, and then we'll go. So, this is the Natorium. Is that? I think that's how you say it. So, I got their under eye brightening cream to help with dark circles, right? Because I don't get that much sleep. And my dark circles are really starting to come out, depending on if I get 3 hours of sleep versus 8 hours, you know, or even 6 hours. They're dark. So I used it. I've been using it, and it's working, and I like that. And it's a nice formula. It's kind of like it doesn't smell the best. Like, it's not a great smelling, but they don't put fragrance in it, so it kind of smells like earth almost. I don't know how to explain it, but it works. So I saw this, and it says the Dew Glow Moisturizer SPF 50, and I was like, yes, I need that, right? It's an organic chemical sunscreen, so it's got niacinamide and ethyl ascorbic acid. But anyway, I was thinking, and I don't know why, but I thought it would be like the Supergoop You know, the one that's got like the bronzy type of thing. I forget. It's not the unseen. I don't see it here to tell you what the name of it is the problem. But that's the one I thought that it kind of would remind me of. And again, that one burns my eyes, so that's probably why I'm not seeing it. Now, I still love my Caudel, don't get me wrong. But um this one, I've really been enjoying it. It comes out white, but it blends into the skin. It's almost like it's a, which it does kind of say that it's a dew glow moisturizer. You could just use this as moisturizer. Like, you do your skincare and then put this one as your moisturizer. But I still been applying a moisturizer, so. But it does go on like white, but it doesn't leave a white cast or anything. I mean, it really does blend into the skin. And your skin looks like it is glowy, but it's not like a glittery glow or a Tin Man type of glow. It's not like that. It's just like a healthy glow. Like your skin's just been very moisturized type of thing. You know what I mean? That's the way this looks, and it is gorgeous on the skin. And the fact that it blends in as easy as it does, beautiful. It's 20 some dollars, so, and I think it's on the higher end of 20, so it is kind of expensive for, well, it's 1.7 ounces. 1.7. Okay, so it's cheaper than this. It's SPF 52. Although this one's mineral, this is chemical, so it's just really preference, really. I don't know. I kind of like them both for different reasons, but this one is cheaper, and it is nice. It's got a little pump, so I've really been enjoying this, and I've been using this for about, I think, 5 days now. This might be the sixth, 5 or 6 days. And I've been enjoying it. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I'm gonna let you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped in some way. I am excited that I got to film 2 days in a row. Fingers crossed that I get to do it tomorrow because I am so excited. Like, I love putting on makeup and I just haven't had the chance lately. But I'm so glad that I have now. So, if you like this video, if it helped in any way, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I upload when I can. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to give a time. And I will see you in my next one, whenever that is. You guys stay safe out there and be careful if you're on the roads. Bye.